That's a wrap.
The odds of you getting a car are going to be almost -0.
Hey, but I just added new tires.
When you get your car seized, call that competitors to help you out. So I'm not
Are you sensitive? People want to know.
I'm not sensitive at all. All right, so I'm going to be answering comments.
33, damn.
Again, 33, that's it?
Welcome to the Smoke Break Podcast. I'm joined here with...
Adrian, I think. No, yeah, Adrian.
Adrian, and I'm Adriana. Today we're going to be diving into a couple interesting things. So we're going to be answering some really highly anticipated questions, which we have pretty much answered already in previous videos. But we're going to dive into a little bit more. We're going to talk about the sales process. We're going to talk about some questions that the viewers have. We're also live right now, so we're going to be answering questions live as well.
Perfect, sounds good. Well, let's get it. You guys got 30 minutes of my time, so let's go. Let's do it.
Oh my God. Dude, what is this?
It's a Bang, all right? I'm sponsored by Bang right now.
I don't think that's true. So you're switching from Red Bulls
So
to
basically
Bangs?
the way it is caffeine happens to be made in different forms.
Okay.
So once your body gets used to a certain Red Bull caffeine, you got to switch it up. You got to switch it up a little bit. There's flies here, okay? There you go. So I switched it up today. We got Bangs.
Yeah, oh my God. Guys, I still haven't had a Red Bull. I really want one, but cold brews it is for now for me.
Yep. And okay.
Alrighty, so I mean, let's dive in. Okay, first questions that we have. Why is it that your payment isn't what you saw online? Like if a customer's asking, hey, how come I saw an online price at this?
Well, first things first, what is that?
What?
I saw that when I walked in, you set all this stuff up. Can you explain what that is? You just wrote a bunch of stuff on
Yes,
there.
guys, so I wrote up a bunch of questions that the viewers have and just topics that we can always look back and reference on. So that's one of the questions is why isn't my payment the same payment that I saw online?
Okay, well, it's very simple. The question can be answered extremely simple. So online we have a payment tool. The payment tool tells you, hey, based on this vehicle, your payment's going to be $500 a month. I would advise the customers to click on that and see what actually makes up that payment. Majority of the time, whether you're doing a mortgage, you're doing an auto loan, whatever it is, that payment is usually calculated in the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Excellent credit, 20% down, and it's also not including your taxes because the system doesn't know what state you're in. Every state has a different tax bracket. That's what you got to understand.
Yeah.
I already have it by memory. California, what is it?
10.
9.
Oh, okay. I was close.
Did you know that California not only has a state tax, but also a federal tax?
I did not know that.
So they have a federal tax, which is going to be 9% plus a state tax.
Yeah, I know they have like a smog thing going on.
Yeah, that's going to be registered. They are the most difficult to deal with when it comes to registration,
No way.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to California.
Shout out California.
Shout out to Cali.
Shout out Gavin Newsom.
Wait, so I mean, going back to what the tool that we have on the website.
It's
so,
Gavin Newsom, right?
Yes.
Okay, I
there we
wasn't
go.
confusing it with
Jamie,
New York.
pull it
Okay, Jamie, pull it up.
Jamie, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jamie. Just to let you guys know, Jamie has a degree.
Yep. You can imagine who that is. All right.
So going back, so we do disclose everything on our website, correct?
Yes, everything is disclosed, but you got to click in there to see what the numbers are configured and how they're configured at.
Gotcha. So for those of you that were wondering, yes, we do disclose it, but there is certain restrictions and guidelines, correct?
Right, credit's going to be your number one restriction, 100%.
Yeah, so that is why, guys, if your payment isn't what you thought it was, well, we did disclose it online.
Right, perfect. So what else? Well, what other questions do the viewers have?
Okay, another question that the viewers have is, let's say a customer has bad credit, but has high expectations. What is really their reality?
Bad credit, high expectations. Let's see. Give me an example because that can be
That could be a lot of things.
That could be misinterpreted in many ways.
Okay, so let's say I have bad credit. I have like a 450 credit score, but I have a high expectations because, hey, I've seen your videos online. You're awesome. You're gonna get me approved, right?
Well, I've never said that, but
No, but that's what the viewers say, like that you help so many people out. So
I
why,
do.
why can you help me?
I do help a lot of people out, but there's certain situations that I cannot avoid.
Yeah.
Certain situations, like, give you an example, not to call anyone out. If you're trying to buy a car and you're 2 months past due on your mortgage, the odds of you getting a car are going to be almost -0.
Yeah.
So what else? What other questions do the viewers have? Okay, another question that the viewers have is, let's say a customer has bad credit, but has high expectations. What is really their reality? Bad credit, high expectations. Let's see. Give me an example, not to call anyone out. If you're trying to buy a car and you're 2 months past due on your mortgage,
No.
or -1. -1.
Why
So-
can't the banks let that go?
So because there's a lot of things that I can definitely get exceptions on. You know, you've had repos.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. If you had collections, you know,
Medical bills, student loans.
medical bills, student loans. If you're past due on credit card payments,
Yeah.
I can pretty much do anything. There's two things that the banks hate the most: if you're currently past due on your mortgage, and if you're currently have an outstanding balance in child support. Did you know that child support reports to your credit bureau?
Wow, I did not know. I
Yeah.
don't have a child.
Yeah. Funny story. So I was with a customer once many years ago, and I was with him and his wife, right?
Yeah.
And I go up to them and I'm like, hey, look, I tried to get you guys a loan. I was almost there, but I couldn't overcome the objection. Keep in mind, I
Yeah.
have a husband and a wife,
Yeah.
right?
Cute.
And it was the husband's credit. So I said, guys, I tried to get you guys a loan. I couldn't, unfortunately. I'm explaining to them, but
Yeah.
all you got to do is and I do coaching, right? I'm
Yeah.
coaching them on how they can get better and get a loan. So I go, look, I'm sorry about that, but you know what? Look, this is all you need to do. Catch up on your child support. Once you catch up on your child support, then you come back to me and I'll be able to get you, because that's the only thing I cannot overcome if you're past due on your child support. As soon as I said that, it went completely silent. The wife looked at the husband and says, what do you mean child support? You have a kid?
No, you're lying.
I'm not joking.
What?
The wife didn't know that he had a kid. And he was paying, well, he wasn't paying for child support.
Oh my God, you're a homewrecker. Dude.
Yeah, so I think I broke up a marriage there because
Yeah.
I think that's the first time that the wife found out that the husband had a kid.
Nothing major. Just
So-
breaking up a marriage.
So I've
Look, you
learned
broke
not
up a
to-
marriage and you didn't even sell a car, dude.
Yeah,
so what are you?
I lost.
Big L for
on
that.
Yeah, big L for that.
Big O. That's too funny.
So yeah, so that was one of the situations there. So I've learned not to, I got to be careful on what parties, because you don't know their situations.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that I can't. Past due child support and past due mortgage. Why do you think that the banks won't lend you for a car if you're past due on your mortgage?
I mean, if I put myself in like the bank's shoes, probably because, hey, like this guy can't even pay for a roof over his head. So what makes me, why is he gonna pay for a car?
Well, there's many reasons that the banks say that, but I mean, it's pretty plain and simple. If you can't pay your house, why are you getting more debt?
Yeah.
Catch up on your house first.
Yeah.
And no disrespect or anything like
Yes,
that.
guys, no disrespect. Like
People go through hard times and everything like that, but you got to get current on your house. If you're trying
Yeah.
to buy a vehicle, here's the worst part about it. I have so many people that come and try to buy a car with $3,000 down.
Yeah.
But they're past due $2,000 on their mortgage. They're literally about to foreclose on their house, but they are trying to give me $3,000 down. I'd love to sell the car and everything, but honestly, get your down payment
Yeah.
and catch up on your mortgage.
It's good that you mentioned that, because let's talk a little bit about bankruptcy. Can a customer get a vehicle if they're filed for bankruptcy?
Yes, you can. So there's two types, and I don't want to miss talk here, but there's two types of bankruptcies once it's been completed. It's called dismiss and discharge.
Jamie, is that right?
Jamie, what is the difference between discharge and dismiss bankruptcies?
That's a very complex and loaded question. Depends on what type of chapter you file.
Yes, Chapter 11 and Chapter 7.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie.
So one of them, I know that one of them, you've consolidated your debt. The lawyer has negotiated your debt down.
Yeah.
And then you make payments towards that debt. And then once you're done paying that, then it gets either dismissed or discharged.
Yeah.
That's completely fine. There's the other one is where you're like, I'm going to file for bankruptcy and I ain't paying nobody.
What?
There is no settlement. There is nothing like that.
Do you go to jail?
No, you don't go to jail.
Oh,
You
okay.
just let everything go, and you're like, hey, come and get my debt.
That's a fair question.
Yeah, so come get my debt. Majority of the people are responsible. If you go out there to what type of degree in the chat, they're saying, what type of degree does Jamie have, and did you hire him because of his degree?
Type it in the chat, Jamie.
Yes. Did you hire him because of his degree? Yes, I did.
Yes,
Honestly.
Jamie. Jamie has been an amazing tool for.
Yeah, exactly. What was I talking about? Okay, so majority of the people that hire a lawyer is because they want to do right.
Yeah.
So it's very rare to get the one that they hire a lawyer, they pay him thousands of
Yeah.
dollars for them to just turn around and say, I ain't paying no one.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in a bankruptcy and it's currently open and you're making those payments,
Yeah.
you cannot buy anything.
Really?
They lock your credit, they lock everything. You've consolidated, they let you keep your house, they let you keep one car.
That's it.
That's it.
You can't trade, you can't do it.
Nothing until you're done paying off that, because it's a legal matter.
Oh, wow.
So you consolidate everything and you make payments. Let's just say that you had over $1.1 million in debt, right?
Wow.
You file for bankruptcy. The lawyer then negotiates and says, he's not paying you this, but he's paying you this. So then that 1.1 million, he's able to shrink it down to a negotiated amount of 300,000. So then they bundle and consolidate everything, and then you make monthly payments on the negotiated amount. Because now you're
Yeah.
legally responsible to pay that. Once you're done paying that negotiated amount, you're out of bankruptcy. Then I've seen people that have literally paid off their bankruptcy,
Yeah.
and they buy a car. Yeah, a little bit of a higher interest rate at first, but within a year, they're already 650 beacons, 680 beacons.
Yeah. I was just about to ask, what does that do to your credit? Because I've had a customer that told me, hey, like I'm filing for bankruptcy, and then we pull credit, and he's like a 660.
Right, because the bankruptcy hasn't hit yet.
Oh, wow.
But once you have an open bankruptcy and it hasn't been discharged or dismissed,
Yeah.
then you
done.
gotta wait. You gotta wait.
You're done.
You gotta wait. So.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, next question. Next question that we have. What are things customers think we control, but we actually don't?
What are things that we think customers control? Be more specific.
So, yeah, so what are some things that you hear all the time that customers think that we control this and we control over that? And in reality, we don't. I can think of one, which would be down payment.
Yeah, we don't control that. We don't
We
control
don't
down
control
payment. The banks are the ones at the mercy of everything. You know, I get this a lot. Adrian, how much down are you asking for that vehicle? I said, man, if it was up to me, I'd ask for zero down. I really
Yeah.
don't care. It's the bank, right? If you have excellent credit, you dictate your numbers.
Yeah.
I don't want to put money down. Great, your credit allows it. You don't have to put money down. A lot of
Yeah.
people think that with the new TRX, they're like, hey, how much money down are you asking for the TRX? Honestly, if your credit's good enough, you could buy a TRX with zero money down.
Yeah.
So it's all determining on the credit. It's all determining on the bank. No, man, you're giving me a high interest rate. No,
Yeah.
your credit is dictating you to have a high interest rate or
Right.
a mid interest rate or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
It's not me. I don't make money off the down payment. I don't make money off of, nothing like that, And so let me give you guys one more. Salesmen make a lot of money because, you're selling a $100,000 car. You must be making a bunch of money.
Yeah, customers think that we control commissions.
So check
We
this
don't.
out, guys. Check this out. Two different things that people get confused on. Salespeople get paid off a gross profit on the deal. So if
Yeah.
they're selling a $100,000 car and they're only making 2% gross, they get paid percent off the gross profit. A lot of people get auto salespeople confused with with realtors.
Yeah,
Realtors get paid a percentage off the selling price.
well, that's right.
So they get 2.5% of $1 million property.
Yeah,
They don't, what's the gross profit there? They don't care.
Yeah.
As long as they sell the property, they get paid off the selling price of the property. The more they sell it for, the more money they make. But at the end of the day, the realtor doesn't care if they lose money or make money, the people selling the house.
yeah,
They get
'cause
paid off the total.
Yeah, they have like a fixed thing.
Salespeople do not get paid off the total amount financed. They get paid off of the gross profit of the deal, which is sometimes anywhere between 1% to 5%, in my dealership at least,
Yeah. Jamie, is that right?
Yeah.
Can you let Arnold know that I'm filming a podcast because he keeps bumming my phone?
Yeah, the sales managers.
Sales manager are looking for me.
He's gonna be mad that we're over here.
That's fine.
That we probably have no coverage on the lot.
Oh,
All right. So I hope that answers that question. But yes, we don't control none of that.
Yeah.
Okay? And whenever I'm trying to help you, let's just say you have challenging credit,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to help you get a vehicle out, and I say, hey, I can't get you done on this 2500, but I can get you done on this Grand Cherokee.
oh no, I only want the hot one.
You're trying to stick me in a
Yes,
Grand Cherokee.
yes.
No, I'm not trying to stick you in a Grand Cherokee. I'm trying to get you approved for a car.
Yeah.
And I cannot give you a 2500 because your credit doesn't allow it. So let me guide you in the right direction to buy something.
That's right.
Well, I don't want to
Customers,
buy
yeah.
that. Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's what you can buy. But if you don't want to, then that's fine.
Yeah, sometimes customers think that we control vehicle selection when in reality it's like you said, banks guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not financed.
That is very true. Very, very true. Yeah.
That's awesome. Next question that we have on the board. Why isn't your trade worth what you think it is?
Why isn't your trade worth?
So why isn't my trade worth what I think it's worth?
That's a fun.
That's right, Jamie?
Yes.
Whoa, where are you getting your information? Let's role play a little bit,
Okay,
right?
let's role play. Okay.
All right, so you're the customer.
I'm the customer.
Because I want to be able to answer this question properly,
Yeah.
right?
And this is based on real scenarios. This conversation.
Mr. Customer, your vehicle's worth $20,000.
But why? I owe 40.
Well, what you owe and what it's worth is completely irrelevant.
Hey, but I just added new tires. I just added side steps. I just changed the windshield, man. Like, help me out. Like, it's worth 40.
This is based on excellent condition. And to be honest, replacing a windshield is not an add-on. You should always have a good windshield. It's not going to add value if your windshield's not cracked, because that comes with a car. It's kind of like saying, hey, I put new tires. Well, you should have new tires on your vehicle at all times. It's not an add-on whatsoever.
What about but I put side steps.
What do you want?
I pay chingo money.
So what are you wanting for your vehicle?
I want 40. I want you to pay it off.
You want me to pay it off?
Yeah.
Well, and where do you get that number 40 from?
That's what CarMax said.
Okay, that's a load of crap. Okay, because that's not true. That's not true.
We have gotten customers like this.
No, what's the common one? The common one that we get a lot is, no, I want 40. Well, where do you get that number from? Well, that's just what I want.
Yeah, that's just what I want.
Okay, so give me that one. So
I'm gonna be like, okay.
So what is it that you want for your car, Mr. Customer?
Well, CarMax offered me 30, but I want 40.
Why do you want 40?
Because that's what I want for it. Because I've
Perfect.
added all this stuff.
Oh, great, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna give you 40. This Jeep Renegade, I'm gonna sell it to you for $100,000.
No, that's too much, man.
Well, that's what I want for mine.
What do you mean, man?
Oh, I mean, if we're gonna give you what you want for yours, give me what I want.
I'm gonna take my business elsewhere. I'm gonna go to the competitor.
That is not a problem.
Thank you very much.
Vaya con Dios.
And
clip.
The clip.
All right.
That is too funny.
So yes.
Explain that a little bit further. Like,
so the vehicle's worth what it's worth.
Why?
Because that's what it's worth, right? Just because I think that my car has a pretty color and it's very rare, and I think it's worth it. You're not going to pay more as a customer. You're not going to pay more for my car because I think it's worth more.
Yeah.
Right? The car's worth what it's worth, whether you're buying it or you're selling it.
Yeah.
Now, there is some shady dealers out there that play with the numbers a little bit that kind of get customers in that place where they're like, I'm getting screwed. Well, that's not the case. You got to do your research. You got KBB out there. You got a lot of tools out there. You have the tool that I put in my bio that'll give you an instant offer. Excellent condition, rough condition, fair condition. The number's going to be around there, plus or minus $2,000.
But who comes up with those numbers?
The numbers are all inputted into a database where it shows you what vehicles like that are selling for in the market. So vehicles that are selling in that market.
That are nearby?
That are nearby within 250 to 500 mile radius.
Oh, interesting.
Did you know that the color of your vehicle dictates what it's worth?
Is that right, Jimmy?
Yes.
Jamie said it is.
It is. Market day supply.
Wow.
So you're telling me that you're going to come in here in a Ram 1500, black color, right? And then Jamie comes in with a Ram 1500, same miles, same year, but it's pink. Do you think I'm going to give both of you guys the same number?
Well, you should. It's about equality.
That's correct. But the fact that I'm going to sell a pink Ram is going to be a lot harder than a black Ram.
Really? I'm sure you'll find a customer out there.
I'm sure I will, but I'm not willing to take that risk.
All right. Oh, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. So.
Come on.
It's,
What do you think, Jamie?
I mean, people don't understand we're market makers. Dealerships are market makers. We find buyers and suppliers, buyers and sellers, and that's what we are. If your vehicle's not worth that much in the market, it's because the demand for it is low.
Yeah, exactly.
Preach. Jamie's preaching.
The demand for it is low, right?
Yeah.
So like for a long time back in the day, the excursions, right? For a long time, excursions were extremely like cold.
Yeah.
They were beautiful vehicles that were worth a lot of money when they were brand new, but then all of a sudden in the pre-owned market, excursions went to the ground. They weren't worth almost nothing because they had that big engine. I think it was a 7.3 V8 engine. And at the time, gas was like $3, $4.
Wow.
So people stopped buying excursions because the gas was super low.
Damn it. That's crazy. I think another question that we have is lease versus finance. Without you getting too technical, because we have made a lot of videos about it, like what is your honest opinion about lease or finance? Why are people so skeptical about leasing?
It's not for everyone. Now, here's the thing. Some scenarios, leasing makes sense. In some scenarios, leasing doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's all about your situation. I'm not going to be out here and telling you I'm the lease advocate.
Yeah.
Because you might be in a scenario where a lease does not make sense for you.
Yeah.
For instance, you drive too many miles. A lease is not for you.
Yeah.
You have 30 grand of negative equity. that's going to be extremely hard to get you into a lease. As a matter of fact, your payment will probably be higher on lease if I'm even able to get you approved.
Yeah.
So there's some scenarios. I'm not going to tell you lease is better and purchase is worse or vice versa, because it all depends in your individual situation. You know, credit has a lot to do with it, right? I just did a video on, do I need good credit to get on a lease? Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
So,
can a business get into a lease?
Yes, they can.
That's a question
yes,
that
they can.
we've gotten a lot.
And you can write off 100% of the payment.
But what if they put too many miles? Is that even, like in that scenario, you know it's going for a business, and they're putting too many miles.
So if your goal at the end of the year is to write off 100% of the 48 months on the payment, and then at the end of the residual is to purchase the lease for business purposes, then who cares about the miles, right? But it all depends on your end goal. What is your end goal?
Yeah. What are you trying to accomplish, basically?
Yeah, what are you trying to accomplish is the biggest goal there.
Awesome. I think that kind of sums up the questions. Jamie, do you have any questions?
Day to day, because everybody knows, they've seen your videos, they know the lease finance, they know a lot of things.
Yeah.
People don't know what it's like to work at a dealership.
Right.
And they think they have some idea. They think we're just scheming, you know, trying to make as much money as possible.
Right.
True.
We're trying to survive.
Yeah. Trying to survive.
Right.
What is the day-to-day like? I agree.
Yeah.
Person.
So a
Talk
day.
about your routine, because he made a routine video.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your routine?
My routine is it's important to stay disciplined and always be following up with your customers. So a lot of my day, I'm on the phone for the most part. If I'm not making content, I'm on the phones trying to follow up with customers, working pencils with the managers, and a lot of it is 100% follow up.
Any extravagant ideas, anything like that goes on throughout the day? Sometimes you have to go make a crazy ass trip to.
Yeah, no. It's so sometimes the customers are specifically only looking for certain vehicles. So I go sometimes to my sister stores to go pick up a vehicle, and my sister stores are sometimes an hour or 2 hours away. So there we go. You know, making sure that we plan ahead.
So let me ask you something. If you don't sell a car, if it's been 4 days and you haven't sold a car, how much money did you make in those 4 days? Yeah, the math is really complicated.
Honestly, zero.
Yeah, there you go.
Honestly, zero.
Let me see, 0 times 0 times
yeah,
0
zero
times 0 times 0.
I was thinking 0 times 0 times 0. Yeah, it'll be about 0.
All right, real quick, there's a good question on the chat right
here.
What is it? Okay, see if you can answer this one. So, username Raceball Cook, all right, is asking, can you travel to Mexico on a leased car?
Oh, that is a good question. I wouldn't.
No, okay. Let me answer the legal way. All right, you cannot. You cannot drive a vehicle to Mexico if you have a lease.
Yeah.
So because the bank owns that lease and you got to get permission from the lien holder. You cannot go to Mexico if the vehicle is leased.
Yeah.
I don't care who tells you any different. I don't care who's
but the competitor said that I could take my vehicle to Mexico.
Then awesome. When you get your car seized, call that competitor to help you out, because I'm telling you guys what the law states and what the dealer agreement state. You cannot take a vehicle outside of the country if it is leased.
Wow. Jamie, is that right?
Yes. You can fly that to Hawaii though. And, you know.
Yeah, you can fly to you can ship it to Hawaii or you can ship it to Alaska, but you cannot take it to Canada or to Mexico. So
wow.
No.
There we go.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I did learn something new.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little segment called Let's. Here, you have the comments.
I do.
All right, so I'm gonna be answering comments. You wanna pass me this one? All right. I'm gonna double mic up here. All right. We're gonna be answering comments from the. Let me put this here. So Adriana's going to read comments that I quote unquote haven't seen before, or I have, I don't know. So there's going to be comments that they're going to be reading. All right. Instagram's been going wild recently. So we got like so many comments.
I feel like you really do get like the hate is coming from Instagram.
Well, I don't know. Let's find out. All right. So you're gonna read me the comment.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna answer it the best way I can.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, guys. I'm not very aggressive. So I'm not a.
Are you sensitive? People want to know.
I'm not sensitive at all. When you get your car seized, call that competitor to help you out.
He is.
I'm not. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's read the comment.
Okay. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know what platform it's coming from.
I swear, if it's you putting those comments, Adriana, we're not a problem.
No, it's freaking Jamie over here. Did he say he's 33 years old or 33 years as a manager?
I'm 33 years old. So
Wow.
yes, I'm 33 years old. Next one.
Wow.
Oof.
33, damn.
Again, 33. That's it.
You got a bad car fan.
They put 33, damn. They ran him without oil.
They
Dude,
ran him without oil.
this is mean.
And I'm also
Guys,
out of
this
work.
is so mean.
Let me answer that.
Okay, answer.
Okay.
Did you get ran without oil, dude?
And I'm out of warranty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
All right. Next one.
Oof, over miles. Over miles. That's a rough 33-year-old.
Oh my God, are we gonna just keep talking about how I'm 33?
Dude, this is all you're getting. All these comments are your age.
Rough 33. Okay, next one.
Are you rough 33?
Yes, I'm 33 years old, guys. I'm gonna figure out a way to put my license on a video so you guys can see that I'm really 33 years old.
Okay.
Please put your license.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because my license picture, I was 300 pounds and yeah, my license. Have you ever seen my license picture? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like 380 pounds on my license.
Guys, I think next podcast you should talk about your weight loss journey.
Oh my God.
It's just gonna be you.
I'm gonna
The
become
secret was smoking and
So
Red
true.
Bulls.
Like, people don't know. Like, they see you now, but you were like a.
You know what? That's true.
That's it.
I'm gonna become a fitness. What
Next
is it?
video.
A fitness content creator.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah, honestly, I'll send you some pictures and we can do a video on.
Yeah,
how-
let's make a video. Question: how did you become a GM at such a young age?
Is that a comment?
No, yeah, it's a comment.
It's a comment. Okay, so
So-
comment. How do I read it again?
How did you become a GM at such a young age? Not mocking you, just generally curious because most GMs I've seen are around 40 to 50 years old.
Well, yeah. So it has not been an easy road. I got into finance when I was 19 years old, and I didn't even know what a title app was. I barely knew what selling a car was. They threw me out there to the Lions they literally said, okay, here you go to finance, waiting for me to fail. So
Wow.
when I went into finance, I literally didn't take 2.5 years, no days off, coming in Sundays, kind of like what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But I had to learn the business inside and out really quick, or if not, I was going to lose that great opportunity that I was given at such a young age. Luckily for me, it worked out. I lost a lot of hair. I lost, I aged
Yeah.
a lot quicker. But I got here, but this is not the end goal. This is just a tier step to my other goal, which is owning a store eventually. So
Let's go. Next question. 33, bruh.
again,
Damn, this is all they comment on.
All right, next question.
Next questions. Stellantis will do that to anyone working with that brand, not just the general manager.
You want to comment on that?
No comment.
Stellantis is a rough company right now, but so is everything else. It's a roller coaster. You just have to survive long enough.
Going down.
Yeah, it's just been
I
going
mean, it's a
really-
roller coaster that eventually every roller coaster goes down, but it also goes up.
That's right.
So, yes, it is rough working at Stellantis, but at the end of the day, I support the brand and I wish nothing but the best because my life depends on it.
That's right. This guy ages like an avocado.
This guy, what did you read that one again?
This guy ages like an avocado. What does that even mean? That you just get that you just get black, or what is this? Oh God, you have to mute that.
Oh my God.
God.
I don't know what that means, but I can assure you it's not a compliment.
Oh God. Ain't no way you're 33, bro.
Yes, I am. I'm 33, and I'm gonna figure out how to put the license.
That was it. That was all the questions. Are they saying anything on the chat,
Well,
Jamie?
somebody did say something. I mean, like, made a comment earlier about how most GMs are 55.
Yeah.
In the 50s, and you're like, well, it looks like you're in the 50s, but you're 33. So I mean, it makes sense why you're a GM.
Yeah. I have to look the part. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I have to look the part. So I got.
See pictures of when you were younger.
They want to see when I was younger.
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, I don't have them in my phone, and we're live streaming through the phone. right
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think that's a whole separate video. Like, we should just focus maybe like an episode of your fitness journey.
Yeah. So yeah, I was. We haven't really touched on that. I was like 380 pounds at one point
How fast did you gain that weight?
within a year.
No,
Like I gained 100 pounds in like a year.
in a year.
Yeah.
What were you eating?
Well, what wasn't I eating? I was 380 pounds.
Like, were you only into like Big Macs or like what is this?
Yeah. Well, actually, everything and anything.
Really?
Yeah. 8,000
Yeah.
calories a day. I mean.
Why do you have two mics on?
Oh, shoot. Well, they're recording on this other one, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look funny on the chat.
Multiple mics.
Multiple mics. People are asking first-time buyer programs.
Yes. I mean, yeah, you just got to have proof of income, and I can pretty much get anyone approved on the right vehicle. Let me make it clear. Approved on the right vehicle.
What was your first car?
A Dodge Avenger.
What was the best car you've ever had?
A Lambo. That was my favorite. They re-put it.
No way.
The Lamborghini Huracan that I used to have. Oh my God, I love that car. But no, I don't have it anymore. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that they re-put it at the dealership. So
No, the conspiracy is that you were just renting it, dude.
yeah, that's what it was.
It was just for rent, and the rent was due, so they picked it up, dude.
That's what it was. I have a bunch of pictures of that Lambo.
So a Dodge Avenger was your first car.
Dodge Avenger was my first car. Yeah.
You were meant to be a Stellantis GM.
Yeah, why? Oh, because of Dodge Avenger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally bought a Dodge Avenger. I never thought about that. Yeah.
Funny enough, yeah, that's crazy.
I had a Dodge Avenger, and then I put some nice wheels on it and everything. I really love that car. That car was awesome. I was 16 years old working at McDonald's.
Wow.
And I bought that car. My payment was $230 a month.
Don't get sad, dude. You look sad.
Still remember.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
really sad for a
You got really sad.
I didn't get sad.
Yes,
What
you
do
did.
No,
You
I
okay?
was remembering.
Damn.
So many great memories in that car. It was awesome.
What on?
I had a full set of hair.
There you go. You should, please put a picture of when you were younger, because you showed it to me a couple of days ago with your hair.
Yeah.
That is not
So
you.
I was skinny with red hair. Then I got big. Oh, look. Let's see if they could put it in the light. Let me see. I don't know.
How'd you find that picture?
You see it?
I love that.
This picture, actually, you guys have never seen it before. This was me and F&I.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. This was a sales manager at
Is that when you had the little?
Let me see if people can see it in the chat. Let's see.
Let's see.
Let me see. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but that was me when I was a sales manager at...
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's actually the Fiat store. I was a new car manager for Red Pay Motors.
You look real
Full
happy.
set of hair. Look at man, full set of hair.
You look happy.
That was awesome.
There's something going
You know
on.
what's one aspect nobody talks about at dealership?
What?
Service experience. I don't know if you want to touch on that. Or
Service experience.
Oh, God.
My God. So
Services.
what about it?
When you work service.
Yeah, I did. I was a service advisor for a
So
bit.
what about it? Service experience. I am a firm believer. I'm a big time supporter of service. I definitely think that service is a very key component of us becoming the number one Stellantis store in the state of Texas. I've said it in many videos before. Sales the first car. Service sells the next three. I've been embedded. When Adriana was in service, I was embedded in service like you had no idea. I went down a rabbit hole.
He was so annoying, guys.
I coded all the op codes. I went in there, changed processes around. I hired technicians. Oh my God, I got in a huge
We
rabbit
were not
hole.
friends back then, just to let you guys know. We were
Yeah.
not friends. When I was in service and he took over, we were not friends.
Yeah, she hated me.
Yeah, kinda.
I made her cry a bunch of times.
Like just two.
Just 2 times.
Just 2 times. I have never cried in front of him. Let this be on record.
Yeah, she's lying. I saw her twice. So, and it just fueled me.
Oh
All right,
my
so somebody in the chat, in the live
Guys,
stream.
somebody in the chat defend me. Tell him that,
No, don't defend her. But make sure we're live streaming right now. Make sure you guys follow the page for more content. Okay. So comment on the chat says, how much caffeine for the day have you had, brother? Okay, so
not
right
enough. Surprisingly, not enough for him.
Right now it's 2 p.m. and I've probably had 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, about 1,800 milligrams. Right?
Wow.
It's measured in milligrams.
1,800?
1,800. Yeah, 1,800. So
Jamie,
Is that math
what's the overdose on caffeine?
yeah.
Like you should be dead by now.
No, so every energy drink's got like 300 to 400 depending on it.
And how
God
many you
damn it.
So I'm like 5 or 6
Sheesh.
in. Five-
Sheesh, indeed.
Consider water.
Can you, Jamie, can you pull up what the overdose milligrams
Yeah.
on caffeine, if that's even possible? I don't know if anybody has ever died of caffeine
We're
overdose.
pushing the boundary zone. 1,200.
No.
That's
No.
from the FDA.
No.
No, there's no way.
Dude,
1,200 milligrams.
you're cursed.
Why did I think it was 26?
Oh my God.
FDA.gov list.
FDA said nothing but they fluff numbers.
How are you alive?
So overdose on caffeine is 1,200 and so far I've been on 16 or 1,800.
Go.
Yeah.
Can we see James? No.
Wow.
Can we see Jamie? He's kind of cute.
No.
Can we see Jamie?
Let me see.
Dakota info.
What's,
No. Yeah, you were gonna get in trouble.
So I like this question. Okay, What's the best way to get promoted within sales to F&I? Would you recommend F&I school?
If you have a degree, right?
Oh yeah, sure. If you have a finance degree.
I honestly, I have recently just changed my outlook when it comes to promoting people. I first thought that, just recently, as soon as Hector came on board. So I used to think that it'd be sales, F&I, and then the desk. But honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think that the new way should be sales, service advisor, and then F&I.
Hector, that's where you're going.
No, I'm just saying that I'm slowly changing because of I think some of the here's the thing, service advisors can handle heat.
Yeah.
And most of my finance managers can't handle heat to save their life.
That's right.
And not only that, but you learn the way warranties work and service. You learn of how components work, even though you've never been a mechanic in your life. As being a service advisor, you start learning components. You start learning all different types of things. So I honestly think if you have a service background, and you can sell cars, I think you'll be a great F&I. I haven't tested this myth out yet because all of the people I've promoted are from sales to F&I to the desk. But that's one of my different things there.
Yeah.
What's the process to getting you to own your own dealership?
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money, huh?
Because here's the thing, the manufacturers already love me. So that's not the problem.
And what makes you say that, dude?
The banks hate me.
I don't think they like you whatsoever. They don't even know your name.
What do you mean?
They don't even know who you are.
Really? Did I just get an email from Tavares recently?
No, remember we tried to email the CEO and that backfired.
No, that's true.
We can't.
No, they responded. Yeah, we emailed Tavares for something, everything, and then their PR people contacted me. Wow. Yeah.
To stop harassing him. So.
No, yeah, right.
You see,
why are you lying? And then I'm gonna get canceled because of you.
No.
Don't say that.
So apart from money, what are the manufacturers gonna look?
They're
gonna ask for money.
So you have to have good relationships with the manufacturers. So if you have good relationships with the manufacturers, and also you got to get into all the programs. Like right now, I'm part of the Minority Dealer Association, which means that my name is not in the bucket, but my name is ready to get put in the bucket to be considered for any new point. But the thing is that I don't want, like, let's just say they tell me, Adrian, there's a new point coming up. I can come up with the money, not me personally. But I can get funding, right? I can get the bank to lend me, $5, $6, $7, $10 million. But at the end of the day, you need working capital. You need. I mean, there's a lot of things that come into play because $5, $6, $7 million sounds like a lot of money. But when you're running a dealership, you can run out of that money in like 3 months.
That's like our used car.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need to have $14 million in inventory, just to compete with Stellantis. So,
Jamie, fact check that. Like, how much money do you actually need to have to? What do you think?
The floor plan gets financed by the bank, but he's right. You do need millions of dollars to go and open up a point, especially one of the bigger brands. If you're gonna go and be
the franchise fee is not expensive.
Really?
It's the working, yeah. So like right now,
like paying the bills type of thing.
Like more than 5 years ago, like 7 years ago, I got offered for a Honda Point in West Texas, and the franchise fee was only $300,000. It's
That's
cheap.
a house.
Well, it's not that much. Here's the thing: the building was $7 million. Okay, the working capital, because you got to pay employees. You can't just open up the doors and be a one-man show. You need service. You need technicians. You need working capital. Yeah. You're not going to turn a profit your first month.
Wow.
So you need millions of dollars in working capital in order to be successful.
That's crazy.
The difference between dealerships in Laredo Valley and San Antonio. A lot of Valley buyers are saying, "Oh, San Antonio can give me a better price, or Houston can give me a better price."
It's all perception. We all get the same invoices. We all get the same vehicles. We all have the same incentives.
People don't know. I mean, they think we buy from different factories somehow, and it's just comes in the same.
Come on, guys.
Comes in the same truck, and whatever incentive you qualify with me, whatever incentive you qualify with the San Antonio store, it's the same incentive here. So it's all perception. They just move numbers around at the end of the day.
Is that why you don't like to? I know you don't like it when customers are like, "Hey, can you match this offer? They're giving me more for my trade. Can you match?"
It gets complicated with that.
But
we're going to go in a rabbit hole of over-allowing, under-allowing, hiding rebates. I mean, there's so many tricks in the trade.
But why don't you like to match offers?
What? Why don't I match offers?
Yeah, why don't you like to match offer?
Oh, because matching offers gets really complicated.
I'm going like this because it's not even.
Yeah, because sometimes they'll tell you, hey, they're advertising 10 grand off over here. Yeah, once you get there, they'll stick $4,000 of paint protection and GPS protection and all this other stuff. But they're not telling you that. So I'm not going to match that offer because that offer is not transparent. So at the end of the day, why should I? I'm not going to match something that's not realistic.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to give you. They're not going to give you that. There's no way.
For sure. For sure.
How did you get started in the dealership, in the first dealership job? Because somebody asked the question, and I don't know what the answer is, but I want you to answer it.
Yeah,
How did you get into the dealership?
I left Whataburger.
Somebody just asked.
Yeah. So I was.
55 to 33. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's not an easy road, guys. This is not an easy road.
That's
Honestly, I would not. You gotta pick your. You know, this definitely is not. It's not a walk in the park. The car business is not for everyone. It's not. I'm not gonna sit here and start motivate. You can do it too. No, it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be extremely hard to duplicate what I've done because I put my body, I put my family, I put a lot of people aside to get to where I'm at right now. And right now, okay, I've reached to be a GM, but it wasn't an easy road. And I'm never going to sell anyone on how it could be easy for anyone. But if you want it bad enough, you can get it. You know. And right now, this is just a stepping stone for me to eventually become a dealer. Is that going to happen next year? Possibly not. But can it happen in the next 10 years, 15 years? Maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know. That's my main goal.
It's funny because I resonate with that because I got into the business as an accident and I got into sales as an accident as well. Well, accidents, right? Because I remember I started back in COVID and I was hired to be a receptionist at a Honda dealership. And I was hired through a temporary agency.
A temp agency.
Yeah, I was hired through them to just to fill up the space of the receptionist for only 2 weeks because they couldn't even guarantee me a full position at the time because the receptionist that they had was currently out because of COVID, right? So then that's when I come in. I was a receptionist for only 2 weeks and I kind of got to see the business because I was on the service side. I was a service receptionist and I got to see the behind the scenes stuff and it was interesting and I would always, again, be on the phone and one time the quick lane manager approached me and he was like, hey, why don't you become an advisor? I'll help you make some real money and you could just try it out. And I was like, I was so young back in the day.
You have nothing to lose.
I was like, I had nothing to lose and I was like, oh yeah, I want more money. At the time I wasn't even hired fully, right? I was hired through a temporary agency. The dealership hadn't hired me. So I was like, I'll take the opportunity to get officially hired and make some more money. And that's how I got started. I was a quick lane advisor at that store for a year. Then I transferred over here and I was a service advisor here for about 4.5 years. And I accidentally got into the sales side because I jokingly was telling Hormiga, that one of our sales guys, that, hey, I bet you I can sell a car. And I did. And that's how I started.
Yeah, and then she asked me, Adrian, can you mentor me? And I told her, be careful what you wish for, please don't. You don't want that.
Yes.
You don't want that. You really don't want that. Don't ask me to mentor you. It's going to be probably one of the worst decisions.
Guys, it hasn't been that bad, but there's been moments where there's been moments, of course, but I think you have been a great leader and a great mentor. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, it hasn't been easy either for you. So
it hasn't. It's been a journey.
What comments do we have there in the chat? Because I'm losing track.
Very interesting, and I want to get your thoughts on it.
Oh my God.
What is it?
Tesla.
Oh, here we go.
Is one of the ones that sells direct to consumer.
Right.
You can't buy a Tesla at a dealership, right? Because of laws and whatnot. They asked, what are your thoughts on direct to consumer sales from OEMs, the original manufacturer? So somebody going to Chevy.com and buying a silver or a Ram.com and buying a truck.
There's a reason why this multi-million-dollar company does not want to get into a direct-to-consumer. It is a lot. Right now, they're not customer-facing. We are the customers, the dealerships. There's a lot of heat that we deal in the front of the house that the manufacturer doesn't. The manufacturer right now is like, hey, we can sell this vehicle we can sell multiple thousands of vehicles to the dealership, make a good 10 to 12% gross profit margin, not have to deal with the heat, not have to deal with the lawsuits, not have to deal with nothing. and we can make a solid 12. You know, we just support the dealer and we just move on with life. I don't think big manufacturers want to get into that mess. I honestly don't, because we deal with a lot of. You have a lot of corporate people out there. You know, you have a lot of people that have gone to college and are educated that don't want to deal. That don't want to deal with all the headaches that
people
owning
who have
a
a
dealership.
degree.
Yeah, so they don't want to deal with all the headaches.
So we're the filter for them.
Pretty much.
I mean, but like, would you ever foresee it having the manufacturers speak directly to the consumer? I mean, we never anticipated AI to take over.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's off the table. Nothing's off the table. I mean, like I said, it's an ever-evolving market.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. AI, you want a question on that? I mean.
That should be a whole episode. There's so much to get into about AI.
Oh my God, that's a whole another episode.
That's a whole another episode, but that's a good one.
All right, but so before we cut it loose,
Are we good on time?
Do you have it? Where are we at on time?
45.
Okay, so we just cut it loose real quick. So, any other questions that you have for me?
Any other questions? Are you gonna buy me lunch?
No. Next question. Okay.
Are you gonna buy Jamie lunch?
No. You guys.
Sorry, dude, I asked.
You guys are volunteering.
Wow. Okay, that was fun. Anyways, thank you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys on the next one. Thank you.